In today's video, we will take a deep dive into the true origins of Anunnaki. Make sure to watch till the very end for a shocking revelation. The Anunnaki, a pantheon of powerful deities, emerged from the primordial chaos that preceded the formation of the universe in Mesopotamian cosmology. According to the ancient texts, the universe began as a vast, formless void known as Apsu, the primordial freshwater ocean, and Tiamat, the saltwater abyss. From their union, the first generation of gods was born, including Anu, An, the supreme god of the sky, and Ki, Ninhursag, the earth goddess. Anu, embodying the vast expanse of the heavens, was revered as the source of all divine authority. His consort, Ki, represented the fertile earth, the nurturing mother of all life. Their union was not merely a cosmic event, but the very foundation of the world, as it gave rise to the Anunnaki, the children of Anu, or the heavenly ones. The Anunnaki were not a monolithic group. They were a diverse assembly of deities, each with unique attributes and roles. Their hierarchy was complex, reflecting the intricate social structures of the Mesopotamian civilizations that worshipped them. The divine assembly, the hierarchy of the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki were organized into a divine assembly, a council of gods that governed the cosmos and the affairs of mortals. This assembly was presided over by Anu, but it was Enlil, the god of air, wind, and storms, who served as the executive and administrator. Enlil was often depicted as a stern and powerful deity, wielding the power of the tempest and the force of the wind. He was responsible for maintaining order and ensuring the balance of the universe. Enki, Ea, the god of water, knowledge, and creation, was another pivotal figure among the Anunnaki. Known for his wisdom and cunning, Enki was the master of magic and the patron of craftsmen and artisans. He was often portrayed as a benevolent deity, using his knowledge to aid humanity and mediate disputes among the gods. Inanna, Ishtar, the goddess of love, beauty, and war, was one of the most dynamic and multifaceted deities in the Mesopotamian pantheon. She was revered for her beauty, power, and unpredictability. Inanna was associated with fertility, sexuality, and the cycles of life and death. Her stories often depicted her as a fierce warrior and a passionate lover, embodying the dualities of existence. Ninhursag, Ki, the earth goddess, and the mother of the Anunnaki, was the embodiment of the earth's fertility and nurturing power. She was often depicted as a maternal figure, caring for the gods and mortals alike. Ninhursag was also associated with childbirth and the protection of children, reflecting her role as the mother of all life. Nanna, Sin, the god of the moon, was another important member of the Anunnaki. He was responsible for regulating time and the cycles of the moon, which were crucial for agricultural and religious calendars. Nanna was often depicted as a wise and benevolent deity, guiding humanity through the darkness of night. Utu, Shamash, the god of the sun and justice, was the bringer of light and the enforcer of law and order. He was revered for his role in upholding justice and protecting the innocent. Utu's daily journey across the sky symbolized the triumph of light over darkness and the eternal cycle of day and night. 3. The creation of humans. The divine experiment. The creation of humans is one of the most significant myths involving the Anunnaki. According to the epic tale, the Anunnaki were initially tasked with mining precious metals, particularly gold, in the Abzu, the underworld realm of the god Enki. The labor was arduous, and the gods grew weary and discontented. Enki, the wise and resourceful god, proposed a solution. He suggested creating a new race of beings to serve the Anunnaki and perform the labor. With the approval of the divine assembly, Enki and Ninhursag embarked on a divine experiment. They used clay from the earth and mixed it with the flesh and blood of a slain god, Kingu, to imbue the new beings with life and intelligence. The creation of humans was a success, and they were put to work mining gold and performing other tasks for the Anunnaki. However, the gods soon realized that humans were multiplying rapidly and becoming a threat to their dominance. To prevent this, the gods decided to limit the lifespan of humans and impose various hardships on them. 4. The Great Flood, the Divine Reckoning. The story of the Great Flood is another pivotal myth involving the Anunnaki. According to the legend, the gods became displeased with the behavior of humans and decided to send a great flood to wipe them out. Enki, however, took pity on humanity and warned a righteous man named Ziusudra, or Utnapishtim in Babylonian mythology, of the impending disaster. Enki instructed Ziusudra to build a large boat and fill it with animals and provisions. When the flood came, Ziusudra and his family, along with the animals, were saved. After the flood subsided, the gods realized their mistake and granted Ziusudra and his family eternal life as a reward for their righteousness. The story of the Great Flood is a common motif in many ancient cultures, reflecting the universal fear of natural disasters and the desire for divine intervention. In the Mesopotamian version, the flood was a consequence of the gods' dissatisfaction with humanity, but it also demonstrated the potential for mercy and redemption. 5. The decline of the Anunnaki, the shifting tides of worship. As Mesopotamian civilization evolved, the worship of the Anunnaki gradually declined. The rise of other deities and the influence of neighboring cultures led to a shift in religious beliefs. The Anunnaki were eventually replaced by a new pantheon of gods, and their stories were largely forgotten. The decline of the Anunnaki was not a sudden event, but a gradual process. As the political and social landscape of Mesopotamia changed, so too did the religious beliefs of its people. The gods of the Assyrians and Babylonians, such as Marduk and Ashur, rose to prominence, overshadowing the older deities. Despite their decline, the legacy of the Anunnaki endured in the cultural memory of Mesopotamia. Their stories were preserved in the epic tales and religious texts of the region, serving as a testament to the rich and complex mythology of the ancient world. 6. Modern interpretations. The Anunnaki in contemporary culture. In modern times, the Anunnaki have been the subject of various interpretations and theories. Some believe that the stories of the Anunnaki are evidence of ancient alien visitations, suggesting that the gods were actually extraterrestrial beings who came to Earth to manipulate human evolution. This theory, popularized by authors like Zecharia Sitchin, has gained a following, but is not widely accepted by scholars. Sitchin's interpretation is based on his reading of Sumerian texts and his belief that the Anunnaki were advanced beings from a distant planet who created humans as a slave race. According to his theory, the Anunnaki mined gold to save their home planet Nibiru and used genetic engineering to create humans to assist them. While Sitchin's ideas have captured the imagination of many, they are not supported by mainstream archaeological and historical research. Most scholars view the Anunnaki as mythological figures, symbolic representations of natural forces and human qualities. Others interpret the Anunnaki as symbolic figures representing the forces of nature and the human condition. They see the stories of the Anunnaki as allegorical tales that reflect the struggles and aspirations of ancient Mesopotamian society. These interpretations emphasize the psychological and cultural significance of the myths, highlighting their relevance to contemporary issues. 7. The enduring legacy of the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki continue to capture the imagination of people around the world. Their stories offer a glimpse into the beliefs and values of one of the world's oldest civilizations. Whether viewed as divine beings, extraterrestrial visitors, or symbolic figures, the Anunnaki remain a fascinating and enigmatic aspect of Mesopotamian mythology. Their legacy is evident in the art, literature, and culture of Mesopotamia and beyond. The epic tales of the Anunnaki have inspired countless works of fiction, from novels and films to video games and comic books. Their stories have been reinterpreted and reimagined in various forms, reflecting the enduring power of mythology to inspire and entertain. In conclusion, the Anunnaki are a testament to the rich and complex tapestry of human imagination. Their stories remind us of the ancient roots of our beliefs and the timeless themes of creation, destruction, and redemption. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the past, the Anunnaki will undoubtedly remain a source of fascination and inspiration for generations to come.